G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I wanted to just quickly run through whether I think it is a good idea to summon on this upcoming Saiyan Day banner. Shout out to Air Dokkan here. As you can see, here is our main batch of sort of featured units that are going to be available. Obviously there's going to be a few more of these guys, but these are pretty much the headliners here, and then yeah, I've also got it shown on the screen there. So straight off the bat, you can see we've obviously got the new Vegeta and we've got the King Vegeta as well. Both look really good, and we'll have a look at their kits after. Then got the first return for the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So if you aren't going to summon, maybe it's a good idea to grab a copy of him if you haven't already got him. Always handy to have all of the 200% leader skills. So there's him there. We've got the physical god Goku. Crazy to think it has been a year since he came out. He's still extremely relevant in the game. And I imagine with his ability to dodge, orb change, and stack, it'll probably stay that way. And then we've got the Int Margin Vegeta now. He's definitely fallen away in the 2 years since his release. But really, he's going to be sort of one of those bottom tier units that you can pull from the banner, especially considering that his leader skill has been replaced as sort of our Vegeta family lead. If you get the new TEQ Vegeta, you're going to have access to that leader skill with that there. So the first thing here was obviously shout out to Dokkan Info. Always a really good way to find information on cards here. So firstly, we've got the kit for Vegeta. As I mentioned, he does have that Vegeta's family leader skill, or he does have Super Saiyan. So Vegeta family by itself is definitely not the craziest in the world, but what we do have is that Super Saiyans to really carry. So we then also get the extra 30% for Pure Saiyan's Battle of Wits or Master's Evolution. So yeah, not a bad leader skill. What I do like about this Vegeta is he is a stacking unit, so we haven't actually seen a great deal of stackers recently, I don't feel like. So this guy's going to be good for those longer events, and what we're combining that with here is the ability to guard, as you can see here, and also we've got the 18% damage reduction. Now, damage reduction does only last for 3 turns, but hopefully by that point you're able to get him built up with multiple super attacks. The reason that becomes pretty relevant is because here you launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when you've got an ally or enemy who has Goku in the name. So that's going to be really important because this Vegeta actually does link really well with a lot of the sort of Super Saiyan Goku units. So I think that's going to be a condition that you do fulfill pretty regularly. It does also build up with hits, so if you are able to get him built up really early on in the event, this Vegeta is going to be able to put up really good defensive numbers, because once you stack up a couple times, his condition to get into Super Saiyan Vegeta is really good. And then you have the guard, and then the damage reduction is just guaranteed. And then yeah, you get the 180% when receiving attack, and I do believe that is like Zamasu. And yeah, you got the disabled action. This Vegeta is really good. His banner unit is then the AGL. AGL, isn't he? Yep. King Vegeta. King Vegeta is pretty good, as you can see. He's an orb changer. Has the damage reduction with 3 and 6 key spheres obtained. So you can get up to 36% damage reduction with him. But his main important here is going to be the Pure Saiyan / Vegeta family category allies, attack and defense 30%. Unfortunately no key, but we do get the extra 18% chance of a critical hit. He then, which is really annoying the way this is, so he gets an additional 90% attack and defense and all allies 3 key attack and defense plus 30% when performing a super attack if there is an ally with Vegeta in the name. So normally that would be really good, but that means they want you to run this guy in slot 1 to be able to give the extra key to the rest of the rotation, or slot 2 at the worst, and then your slot 3 unit sort of benefits from it. So I don't really like that. I wish it was 3 key 30% when he gets orbs as a slot 3 unit, because realistically looking at that kit, his 36% damage reduction is going to be good, but but I don't think it's not going to be good enough to sit in slot 1. But there's definitely going to be spots where you're able to use this guy. A pure Saiyan support is always going to be a very, very welcome sight. So he's going to be pretty good. So now that we've looked at both of them, do I think this banner is worth summoning for? We know what's coming for anniversary. There's also going to be Golden Week. I think it is worth throwing a few stones at. I definitely wouldn't be going too crazy, but when you consider that you could probably get away with skipping Golden Week, I know Super Saiyan 3 Goku is pretty good, but we have a few months still to be able to build up stones for anniversary. I wouldn't be spending all of your stones. Maybe if we get discounts or some type of peel-off trove, that could be the way to go for this, because Vegeta is really good. He has a great leader skill, and if you pick up a unit like the Physical Godku, well, you haven't done too poorly. But it would depend on what other units, I guess, fill out the banner. Just given this base sort of top 5 here, I think it's worth a couple of multis. So let me know if you're going to summon down below. Super Saiyan Vegeta is obviously a very, very wholesome moment for a lot of people, because yeah, the Big Bang is fire. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.